guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Arnell, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I get ready when I'm in a rush. Now one, I don't know if you can see my face, but I'm tired, so I'm drinking coffee. I need this to get through the day. I'm a recent coffee drinker, or I don't know what you would call it, but I like coffee now. It's actually really good, and I've learned to not put too much creamer. Some of you guys taught me that. Apparently I put way too much cream in my coffee, and I kind of see what you're talking about, because when I freaking vlogged that, my coffee was like literally so sugary, like I didn't even taste the coffee part of it. So I think I found a balance of like coffee and creamer. I'm getting pretty good at this. So drinking my coffee, I already made that, it took a few minutes to make, but now we have to get ready in a rush. So let's conquer that. All right, so first of all, I have a shirt on. It's too top, okay? I'm honestly just chilling. I already took a shower, moisturized, did everything I need to do, but now I have to get dressed, do my hair, makeup, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it when I'm in a rush. Now, obviously, for video purposes, I'm gonna slow things down, but I want you guys to know that I can literally get ready, like do my hair, my makeup, like everything in a good 15 minutes or less, depending on my hairstyle. Like I've mastered getting ready like that. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. You guys seem to enjoy the video I did similar to this like a few months back, and so hopefully you enjoy this one the same. This one is sponsored by First Aid Beauty. I'm gonna be showing you guys their new dark spot serum. So speaking of serum, let's just jump into skincare, because that's what I'm gonna do first before I do my makeup. So first off, I already washed my face. I washed my face in the shower. It just makes sense that way, especially if I have makeup on. I mean, I didn't have makeup on this morning, but just in general, if I have makeup on, I wash my face in the shower because it's less of a mess. I hate getting my sink wet with, like, you know, makeup water. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I hate that. So because my face started washed, I'm just gonna quickly tone it. Just pour some toner on a pad and just put down on my face. Not really, be a little gentle, but you want to tone. I have some dirt on my skin, hold up. Do you see that? You know that's why you're supposed to tone, but I need to switch my cleanser out. I'm pretty new to using this serum actually. I've only been using it for like 2 or 3 weeks now, but I like it. My favorite thing being that it absorbs in your skin really fast. It was made to help with dark spots, hyperpigmentation, or just to overall even your skin tone. And so I'm gonna put some of that on. I always put it on this side of my face. I don't know why I do that. Like every time I apply serum, I always do that. So let me put some on that side too to not neglect it. Now you can use this twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. But you guys already know I already have like a designated night serum, so I only use this in the daytime. You can use it both in the morning and night. I'm gonna rub that in. I like this serum because, like I said, my #1 favorite thing being it absorbs into your skin really fast. And I mean, I haven't used every serum in the world, but in comparison to other serums I've used, that's a little different, because other serums I've used, serums seem to kind of like stay on your skin, if that makes sense. Like they don't absorb super fast. Like you can still feel them on your skin after you rub them in, whereas this one I just feel like it absorbs quicker than other serums, just from my observation. I also like that there's not a strong fragrance to it. I like that it's very lightweight. I like that it's pretty compatible with my other skincare products, and so far I like it, but I still want to use it a little bit more to really like see the results. I noticed in general my skin's been glowing, not only because I've been consistently toning. The night serum I've incorporated into my routine, even this daytime serum. I think that when you really get a overall skincare routine down and you're using products that are meant to do what you want to do for your skin, I just want it to like glow more and look hydrated. Do you ever see those people who just like, they look like they're just glowing all the time, who just have just super duper glowing skin, and you could just tell their skincare routine's on point? That's what I want. Like, I love that look. I just want like more of a glow, and I feel like all the products I've been using in combination with each other, they've all been getting me closer to that. And so I think this serum was perfect to incorporate into my daytime skincare routine because it's meant to give me what I'm looking for. So like I said, I'm gonna keep using it to give you guys more updates. I personally like it. It has a lot of benefits to it. So if you have like an uneven skin tone, if you have hyperpigmentation, if you have dark spots, this serum is for you. So I'm gonna link all the information down below, as well as some on the screen as I'm talking, and I definitely recommend you check it out. And just stay tuned for more of my thoughts. The more I use it, the more I'll be to speak on it. I've already told you guys how I felt about it just from using it so far, but the more I use it, the more of an experience I'll have to speak on it. You get what I mean? All right, so after serum, I'm gonna use the eye cream. I've been using the eye cream every day. This is the most consistent I've been with the eye cream, and it's because my esthetician was telling me why eye creams are important. See, this is why you can't always listen to skincare Twitter, because I saw an esthetician tweet something about eye cream not really being important, and I was really confused about that. I'm like, okay, well, why do they make eye creams? Like, why do they push it? But my esthetician was telling me that the reason why eye cream is important is because regular moisturizers, I guess, like, they moisturize your skin, but the skin underneath your eyes, it's different, and it requires like even deeper hydration, which is what eye creams are for. She broke it down, and I don't want to try to repeat everything she said because I don't want to be like wrong. She pretty much said that eye creams are made with different ingredients to penetrate the skin that's underneath your eyes because it's different than the rest of the skin on your face. I hope I explained that well, but that's pretty much what she said and why eye cream is important. So ever since she said that, I've been using eye cream. I also stay up late on my phone, and I know that can kind of create dark circles, and so I'm trying to prevent that, so I use eye cream just because. And I like it. It's actually not hard to remember to incorporate into your skincare routine once you get used to it. It's like when it comes to a skincare routine, you just have to like do it every single night and morning, and eventually it just becomes just out of habit, you know? Because I feel like I've never been able to stick with one skincare routine for an extended period of time. I'll do it for 2 nights and then fall off. Get too tired to do it or too lazy, but I've really been on it. And so after the eye cream, I just use my moisturizer. I'm using a pretty lightweight one, but still hydrating, very moisturizing. It's one made by my esthetician. Oh crap, I forgot to bring it down my neck. Do that. You could bring your serums down your neck too. It seems like every other month I learn new things about skincare that I didn't know before. But as I learn, I'm just gonna share with you guys what I learned, and if you wanna apply it to your skincare routine, you can. If you don't think it's necessary, you don't have to, but I'm just talking about what I've learned. So after that, I've been doing this thing where I spray rose water on my face because, I don't know, it's just super hydrating and it just wakes me up, and I feel like it kind of just seals everything. I just love this. I love this step. The last step will be sunscreen, but I mentioned in one of my vlogs not too long ago that I lost my sunscreen, and I don't know where it's at, but use sunscreen. It's very important, especially if you're trying to get rid of like dark spots or hyperpigmentation. When you go out into the sun just darkens those dark spots that are already there. And so if you're using a product that is meant to get rid of dark spots, aka like this serum, help it out with the sunscreen. I mean, I'm supposed to be using sunscreen like extra now because I'm getting laser scar removal on my scar, and they told me like, you need to be wearing sunscreen, bro. So I'm kind of slacking, but I have to just find it. I honestly, like, ever since moving, I don't know where everything's at just yet. So I'll find it, but until then, I'm gonna just cross my fingers and hope I'm straight. But if you have your sunscreen, use it. So now for makeup, I'm gonna take this foundation, my current favorite foundation. Ooh, my aunt's calling me. Is it me or whenever you're in a rush, everyone wants to call you? Hello? Hi. Anyways, back to this foundation. I'm gonna take it on this brush. There's a name for this kind of brush. It's like a condensed stippling brush. And I'm just gonna place that on like my scar, or you know, anywhere I might have like a blemish or a scar or just unevenness. I'm gonna place that over there. But I'm using this loose brush because at first I was doing this with a sponge, which works, but a sponge packs on product heavier than a brush does, which, I mean, you might already know that, but I'm just saying why I do this. And the other day, actually, I just switched this up the other day. when I put it on with a sponge, it's like I want it to be really light. So I've learned that if you're gonna go for the no makeup look, you have to really like use light products, because the more products you put on, the more you feel like, okay, well, I mean, now I gotta add concealer. Then you're like, okay, well, now I gotta add some setting spray. And it's like you add more and more, and then out of nowhere, you have a full face. So you wanna be as light as possible. But I noticed that when I applied it with the sponge, it looked cool in the mirror, but when I went into the sun, you could tell where I put makeup on. And the purpose of no makeup is to look like you don't have makeup on. So I learned you can get that effect better with the brush. So also, if you're gonna apply makeup in one area, you kind of you don't have to go in with more product on the opposite side, but like use the excess product and just kind of just blends it out. That way it's not like centered in the one area you're putting it in. Unless you can find a foundation concealer that's like identical to your skin, then you can get away with just doing like spot treatments. But if it's not like a super duper perfect match, which is already kind of hard to find, you want to like diffuse it and like really blend it out, so like the focus isn't on where you put the makeup. I hope I'm making sense. Use the other end of this brush and get a little bit of concealer just to wake me up. Perfect. Now I'm gonna use the fluffy end of the brush to blend out the concealer. I'm using my mirror behind you guys to make sure I'm really blending. Just blend it downwards. And this concealer, it's like lighter than me, but it's not like too bright. You don't want to do that when you're doing like a rushed, quick makeup look like this. That requires just too much blending. This is perfect. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna take some loose powder with the very like loose tapered brush. You want it to be loose, that way like if it's too dense, it's gonna just pack on the product a little too heavy, you know, underneath your eye, and it's gonna look like makeup. So you want it to be very loose, and you don't want to use a lot of product either. Like take some on the brush and like almost like swirl it around like this, and there's still product on the brush, but just not too much, not too heavy. And you want to just go over where you put product. Alright guys, we're almost done. So next I'm gonna take some bronzer. Very little though, because sometimes bronzer looks a little awkward when you don't have any makeup on. So even then I kind of just put too much on. Oh, maybe that's my cheek. I don't know. I just can't live without bronzer. Next, I'm gonna put blush on. You want to choose a blush that's like just very natural looking. I'm kind of brushing that aggressively onto my face, almost like blends it into my skin, so it's not too obvious, you know? Put some on my nose. That's enough. Drink some more of my coffee. Oh, it's getting warm. I need to put it in the microwave, heat it back up. And for my brows, I'm just brush up. I have my eyebrows microbladed. Best decision I've made. It makes my life so much easier. I will link the person who did my eyebrows below. I'll link her Instagram. She's in Dallas, by the way. But honestly speaking, if you've been thinking about getting your brows microbladed, here's your sign. You should do it. It's like the best thing ever. And how I maintain it, I just go in and I tint my brows. But I don't use brow tint. To be honest, from my experience, brow tint's not the best. Sometimes I feel like brow tint kind of will make your eyebrows lighter than darker, and it does not last that long at all. What I use to tint my brows is box dye, and I'll do a video on that if you guys want that, but I use box dye. It lasts way longer, it's darker, it's better, it's cheaper than brow tint. I feel like when companies make brow tint, they put the name brow tint on it and they sell it for more. I don't know, but you can get a box dye for $3, $4. And if you do your measurements right, you can make that box dye last for literally like at least 2 or 3 months. It's a thing. So that's what I do. I get one box, you know, I measure out the developer, a little bit of the dye, mix it on a little like plate or just something small, and that box will last me like months. So that's how I do my brows. So that way when I want to go fill them in, whether I'm in a rush or not, I don't have to do much at all. So I'm literally just filling them in lightly. It looks like they're already filled in, but they're not. It's microblading paired with brow tinting. And so that's it. I literally just did a few strokes and I'm done. So I'm not putting mascara on, only because I don't know, I don't really wear mascara unless I really have to. So now I'm gonna just set my face. And when I do looks like this, I like to use a dewy setting spray, only to make my skin even look more like skin-like and glowy, because that's what I'm going for. I don't use a matte. You could use a matte if you want to, but I like to use a dewy one. And on top of that, before it even dries, I'm gonna go back in with this rose water spray because it helps me glow too. Just a pro tip, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before, whenever you apply blush and powders, don't overdo it, because when you set your face or like wet it with either like a rose water or a setting spray, it's like that wetness or the spray, it brings out the color. And so as you can see, when I first put my blush on, it didn't look like I put too much on, but now that like I've sprayed my face, it's like it brought the color to life. So I'm happy I didn't overdo it, because if I would have added more product and then set my face, it would be way too much. So just pro tip, don't overdo it. If you're doing blush, put a light layer on and then set your face, and then if you need more, you go and add it. But I noticed that blush or bronzers always look darker after you set your face. So for lips, I have this like lipstick I got from Lancome. It's not really a lipstick, it's like a lip tint, but like chapstick. It's like a light pink, and it's super moisturizing, so I've been using that. And on top of that, I'm gonna use a clear gloss. Then I'm gonna get a napkin and lightly press. And I still have like the glossiness and the pinkness, but it's just not too much. It looks more natural that way. And as it fades, it'll look more natural. All right, now time for hair. This is gonna take me 2 minutes. You already know what's going on. So I keep my hair slicked back because I'm wearing a headband wig. My edges are already laid from last night because I used this gel, and when you use this, it literally holds your edges in place. So that's why they're already laid, which makes it easier for me if I'm in a rush. And I just grab my headband wig. You know what's funny? I have other headband wigs, and I promise I'm gonna eventually wear them. It's just, this is my favorite one because the texture of the hair, it's like when I brush it out, it still has the wave, but it's kind of just really carefree, and it looks really natural. And so I like that. So I'm just gonna hook the clip in. I use this gel to gel my hair back too, and I like it because this gel hardens, which makes the clip attach to my hair even more, which makes the wig even more secure. And so I take the headband, and I have a video on this wig. I'll link that down below too. And I attach the Velcro in the back. By the way, the Velcro on this band is still strong. I've had this wig for a few months now. Washed it, wetted, the Velcro is still strong. I will say that the clips, I see a little rust on them, so be mindful of that. But I mean, they still work. So I'm gonna do that. Then I flip the headband over. You guys already know the drill. Now I keep it like this, but I've been liking this headscarf vibe. I did this the other day when I had company because I thought it would look cute, and I had been cleaning all day, so I was just trying to give a, oh yeah, like I didn't prepare for you to come over, I just been cleaning all day. And I had this headscarf on, and it was totally a vibe, and so ever since then, I've been doing it. So I'm gonna show you guys because it's really cute. Take a little bandana, get under your ears. Pull it back a little bit, like that. It's such a cute vibe. You can't even lie to me and say it's not. Tie it. Well, duh, you want it to stay. If you can, if you're not being lazy like me, tie up the hair on the headband wig while you're doing this so it's not in your way, but I've kind of adjusted to that. Perfect. Now for earrings. I love these earrings, they're always a vibe. Everyone always asks me where I get them from or where I got them from. I got them from some earring spot in the mall. I think it was called like Louisa, or like, I'll put it in the screen, but I'm not sure if they still have these. But what I will do is I'll like look online to find some similar, and I'll link them below. But like, I be feeling bad because everyone's like, where'd you get them? And I feel like some of you guys probably think I'm ignoring you guys because I don't want to tell you, but it's like, what would I gain from not telling you where I got them from? I just literally don't remember the name of the store. And it's like Louisa or something. And I know someone on Instagram actually helped me find the name of the store because I couldn't remember to save my life. And you know, but malls have been closed, so I don't know. So like I couldn't even go back and like look to find the name. But then when I found the name and I found these earrings online, they weren't available. Like when you click on the link, it just says they weren't found at all. And so I'll try to find something similar for you guys. They don't actually go like this. This one's supposed to have a moon too, but it broke and I don't know how to fix it. So I just wear it like this. I have one with a star and one with a star and a moon, and it works and it just looks so cute. Okay, I kind of want to keep on this top. I feel like this top kind of looks cute for my vibe, and this scarf has black in it and the top is black, so it works. So I probably just want some jeans and call it a day. But I want to end this video off with a fragrance. You guys know me. Let me go grab it. Alright guys, so first I'm going to take my oil. I like putting this oil as a base before my fragrances. It's a really nice, just earthy, I can't even explain the scent. It just smells really good. And I like putting that underneath my fragrance because when my fragrance wears off, this scent is still there. I'm gonna put that there. It smells so good. And then whenever I use the oil, I try to make sure that oil or the fragrance complements the oil. You can't just use that oil and use any fragrance. Like, no, that's not how it works. So I'm gonna use Myrrh Tonka, which also kind of has like a woody, earthy type vibe, because I know it'll be compatible with the oil. But like, I wouldn't use Prada Candy with this oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to pick a fragrance that will be cool with the oil you're using. The oil will help the fragrance last longer. Like, fragrances last longer on oily skin. So if you have dry skin, you need to add an oil, you know, to replicate, I guess, oily skin. And you don't have to use oil that's already scented. You could use just, you know, regular oil, but I like to use one that's already scented. That way when my fragrance wears off, that scent from the oil is still there. That smells so good. Okay. One last thing I want to do makeup wise for my glow. I've been using this like cream, I wouldn't even call it a highlighter. It's called Duet. And it just makes your skin look like it has a glow to it. You just have to really blend it in or it'll sit on top of your skin. And I feel like it works best when you're not wearing any makeup or when you're doing a makeup look like this. When you're wearing makeup, especially now when we have to wear masks everywhere, I wouldn't recommend this product. But if you're not really wearing that much makeup and you want to bring a glow and you want to imitate highlighter, you don't want to use a powder highlighter because you don't want to look like you have makeup on, this is perfect because it just gives you that nice like wet type glow. But if you blend it the right way, it just settles right into your skin. It's not too thick at all. It's like a gel cream, that's how I'll describe it. Oh, I look kind of cute, hold up. Bring it down to my cheek too. So when I smile, it's like, who's that? You know? I had the same get up when I met one of my shorties the other day, and the look in his eyes was that of someone in love. And one can only assume it's because I look like this. No, let me shut up. I'm literally trolling. Don't take my stories seriously. They're only half serious. I'm joking, but I did look really good. And I did look like this, so maybe I'm not joking. Pull it on my forehead. Cute. Okay. I look like a ray of sunshine right now. Put a little bit on my chin. I'm just highlighting the places that are already gonna be highlighted. And we're gonna do one more spray of this rose water spray. Then I'm gonna give it a break and chill out. One last thing I literally almost forgot. Brow gel. I use clear brow gel. Brow gel makes your brows look just more done anyways. So I'm just brushing up. With this brow, I have to brush the hairs down because my scar goes through my brow, so I want to cover that. With this brow, I have to brush them all the way up. Cute. Alright, so I put on my jeans. Can you guys see me? I'm so short, bro. That's better. Put my jeans on and I'm ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoy filming these kind of videos. Just really chill, just, you know, I'm getting ready, I'm vibing out. So I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content too. If you do, let me know, because since I enjoy it so much, I have no issue doing them all the time. I won't overdo it though, but I will do it more often if you guys enjoy it. Once again, thank you to First Aid Beauty for sponsoring this video. And like I said, I'm gonna continue to use the serum for you guys to give you guys updates, but I already know that I like it. With skincare products, it's not hard for me to tell if I like something or not early on. Like, I could use a product twice and be like, you know what, I don't really care for this, or I really do like it. Like all the products that I use all the time, typically within the first time of me trying it, I knew that, okay, I like this. Like with a cleanser or moisturizer, you can put it on and be like, oh yeah, I like this. My skin likes this. You can kind of just tell. And because I use skincare products a lot, I could tell like that. Like I just know. I could tell by how easy the product is to apply, how it feels as I'm applying it. Even after the fact, I could tell like, okay, like is my skin tingling a little bit? Am I gonna break out? Will I have a breakout the next morning? Like you kind of just learn your skin and you know what works and what doesn't work. So I can say that I do like this serum, but I just think it's fair for me to continue to use it to give you guys even more details or be able to speak on my results. But I definitely recommend it. But from what I've experienced with it so far, I totally recommend it. It's a pretty straightforward serum. So if you're looking for a serum that's gonna help with your dark spots, hyperpigmentation, or just even your skin tone, check the link below. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. You already know what to do, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video.